Hello people, I'm Jaby Koay, joined by Achara Kirk.
What's up?
We're looking at CARRYMINATI's cancel culture organization, CARRYMINATI. Now I know he has another video that's out right now. It doesn't have subtitles yet, and we are acquiring subtitles for that video. In the meanwhile, I thought we would look at this one, which is also very, very popular right now. As far as I know, it's completely in English. I kind of just did a quick look-see throughout the video. I didn't really get any details, just so you know, so I didn't spoil anything for myself. But as far as I could tell, it seemed like all of it or most of it was in English, so we'll be all right. For those of you who have yet to do so, please hit that subscribe button, bell icon, and all notifications. Also, vote this video up. If you haven't done so yet, make sure to also subscribe to CARRYMINATI. He's in desperate need of followers. You see, he's an up-and-coming YouTuber.
Yeah.
Just shy of 32 million subscribers. No big deal. Just one of the biggest YouTubers on the planet. Let's check this out. Cancel Culture Organization. Here we go. This video is purely for viewer entertainment.
Nobody cares if we have dirt on Arjun Kapoor. Nobody. This is useless. Sir. Thank you. Hi!
Oh.
How are you? Sit. Come on. I'll just rotate this. Excited. Hi. Does anybody... Okay. Hi, I am the head of this company. I'm sorry we cannot share the name of the company. We would like to remain anonymous. What do? We cancel people.
Oh.
See, about 1.4 million people are tweeting out right now, out of which 1 million are tweeting out their honest opinions, which is not socially acceptable. You cannot just tweet whatever you're feeling. That's not what Twitter is for. It's offensive. That's where we come in. We start a cancel movement and serve justice to the people who have been physically hurt by those tweets. Okay, for example, this Indian-Canadian rapper tweeted, "Insaan ki insaniyat dekho, uski jaat nahi." This tweet was so offensive, Naveen's arm got fractured. Naveen, yeah, can you just... He is physically assaulted every time he reads that tweet.
So silly. Okay, you understand the point he's making, right?
Yeah, it's like no one's actually getting really hurt, at least physically,
Right.
by any of these
just
comments.
words.
They're just words.
People are getting offended like, as if they are getting physically injured when it's just like you can just not read the tweet. You could just look away. You know what I mean?
That's true. But you know, sometimes you accidentally read the tweet and it feels like a physical affront. How dare you?
Yeah.
How dare you voice your opinions that have so offended me?
Oh, by the way, I enjoy the office-style mockumentary situation they got going on here.
Yeah.
I love this idea so much. Just the notion of someone being physically plagued in some capacity because of words. Can you imagine? I almost wish they showed it, where he's like reading it and then falls over.
I feel like that might happen
Okay.
next.
No, I'm not.
What?
He's just in denial. It's okay, bro. Whenever you're ready to talk, we are here for you. Okay.
Oh, okay. Maybe not. He's a liar.
What type of people do you target?
Politicians, public figures, celebs, you, me. I mean, if you take this footage out of context. But I like my targets just like my boyfriend's dick. Soft.
What?
See, we cancel about 15 to 20 teenage celebs every single year. These teenagers, they drink, they get high, and then do dumb things which are pretty much harmless, but we make an issue out of it. We decide whom people should like on the internet. I mean, Twitter. Spoiler alert, we hate everyone. Do you feel the same? Join us.
Oh my
What
god.
do you want to say to the kids who aspire to have your job one day?
Kids, they suck. Just not good enough. All right, who am I kidding? They are the backbone of our operations. Without their emotional anger, I don't think we would be where we are right now. They are the most naive, sensitive, misinformed humans ever.
Do you get any criticism for your work?
Yes, people say we don't genuinely hate a person. We are just pushing political propaganda. I started this company 5 years ago. This is my full-time job. And this is a non-profit based organization. Nobody can bribe us. You know why? Because our employees don't seek money. They seek fake promises, misinformation, hate, jealousy, revenge. And these are the things fueling this company to cancel even more people every single day. I know you turned out, just calm the fuck down, I'll call you later.
Sir, I just found this tweet.
See, normally the boss will shout at his employee for disturbing his interview, but I don't treat my employees like dogs. As you can see, I'm a bit busy. Can you come back later?
Sir, it's about Sonu.
Sonu?
Yes, sir. A fan met him in the parking lot, asked for his help,
And he fucked him off.
No, but Sonu ko potty aa rahi thi, and he made him wait for 15 minutes. I mean,
You mean we got shit on Sonu?
yeah.
We got shit on Sonu.
You know who Sonu is, right? Is Sonu Sood. He's a famous actor, but he recently has become more famous for his humanitarian works. And so they're just making fun of the fact that they can find a situation where they can have some dirt on Sonu because he made the guy wait 15 minutes.
What a bastard.
I know, right? How dare he?
I want to just take a moment to also admire just the scope of this like location. This set is huge. He's like walking around, there's extras everywhere, people like filling the cubicles. Like who teamed up with CARRYMINATI or if he produced this himself.
It says that he produced it, I think, along with his manager. Yeah.
Still, it's a lot of production.
Yeah.
Come on, boy. You know it. You deserve it. Yeah, you deserve it. Open your mouth. Open your mouth. Yeah, big and wide. Yeah. Come on, give me your hand. We got shit on Sonu. We got shit on Sonu. We got shit on Sonu. Woo! I am so excited. I'm so excited. Oh my god. Can I just slap this woman so she can file a case on me? I love that shit. Whoa! Let's go. You do. Let's go. Okay, everyone gather around. I only do this every Friday. That's my spot. Expected ही नहीं था यार. Expected ही नहीं था. As soon as I heard about it, I knew we needed to serve some justice. You know what? I am so proud of you all. You guys make this world a better place.
What is happening?
To serving justice.
Yeah.
Cheers! Enjoy the fucking party! Good job, good job. Nice job, good job, man. Especially you loved it, man. Nice job. I see you, I see you. We did it, we did it. Cheers.
Cheers. So what happens now?
What do you mean?
What would be the end result of those hashtags you started on Sonu?
He would have to apologize, but we would reject it anyway.
That's
my
so
God.
real.
Oh my God.
That right there is so real. You can't do anything to make up for whatever it is you did. There's no restoration of your image ever.
Yeah.
It's like they just want you to die. I remember like with the whole Louis C.K. thing, that one really confused me. He took a year off to reflect on what he did. He comes back a year later or more, and he does a little bit of stand-up comedy, and people go after him like, oh, he didn't apologize enough. It's like, he took a year off.
Yeah.
That's his livelihood. He's got kids to feed. What more do you want from him exactly? It's like, it's just, there's never enough pounds of flesh to go around for people.
When people are digging up dirt on things that people have said, like tweets from 10 years ago and stuff,
Right,
and
well,
it's like
what's his name?
James Gunn.
James Gunn, yeah.
How many of us have said things 10 years ago that we're absolutely mortified that we said? I mean, I can put my hand up and say that I've said some stupid shit. To have people kind of bring that back to now and be like, ah!
I think that this is such a strong point that he's making. The problem with this social justice, internet policing and sentencing is that if you go into the court of law, they'll give you a sentence of like, I don't know, a month, 6 months, a night in jail, or a year of probation, or, you know, like doing community service. Like, it's very clear what the punishment is. But with social media justice, there's no clear end of like, as to when you've served your sentence of punishment. And like you said, we've all said something messed up at one point or another. And we all act like we're holier than thou instead of just going, well, that's a person, that's a human being. So let's help them understand.
Help them learn.
You're not getting it, are you? We just cancelled him. Cancel.
Will he not get work anymore?
I hope so. People like him do not deserve a platform.
But you don't really have any control over it. And this can backfire anytime.
Yes.
Yes. No, listen. Why are you doing this?
That's exactly what I was gonna say a moment ago. So many companies that start these trends, these groupthink trends, with the best of intentions. You often find out the people at the top, there were people at the top who also had committed atrocities of some kind.
It's like that old saying, right? Like people in glass houses shouldn't throw stones.
Yeah.
Yeah. We may as well all be in glass houses at this point.
Well, it's don't throw stones in glass houses. That's
Okay.
what I'm saying. Yeah.
We do a special job, and it means something to us, okay?
Sir, cancel culture is getting cancelled.
There we go. There we go.
Okay. Let's not panic. वो हम बाद में भी कर सकते हैं. Okay, you, let's go.
Who cancelled him? Was it this guy? Oh.
क्या बोलूँ ना मैं? कैसे हुआ ये? साले, जस्ट स्टूडियो में पानी पिलाने लायक है तू बेटी चोद.
I didn't do anything, sir. Footage of you being proud of destroying young careers went viral.
This guy.
बहन के लौड़े तू ही है साले मुझे पता था मुझे कैंसिल करेगा मुझे.
What? Oh, it's symbolic. Yeah. Back away. Get out of there. Take the stairs. Oh, nice one.
Wow.
That last chase bit was so visceral, like, because of all the handheld point of view, shaky cam stuff. You know, I was just like, get out of there. Why are you taking the bloody lift? Take the stairs.
That might be the most poignant CARRYMINATI video I've ever watched. You know, you have people who are coming from different angles about this stuff, and the whole idea of cancel culture is very interesting because the argument is happening on both sides. People on the right complaining about the left complaining about the right. It seems like cancel culture, at least right now, is largely coming from the left. Formerly, it was coming from the right. As an example, Ellen DeGeneres used to have a show on TV a long time ago, and then she got canceled because she came out as lesbian. That was obviously conservatives saying you can't have a TV show.
Yeah.
That's not acceptable. But now it's flipped completely, and it's like you have to be, you know, very considerate about everybody's feelings on the internet, otherwise you get canceled. And it's like anything, if you trigger someone even remotely a little bit, you deserve to get canceled and put off the air.
I mean, I wonder if there is a happy medium. On the one hand, like, for example, with the Me Too stuff, I think that was necessary because there were people who were taking advantage of women, and that is not right. However, people then turned around and took advantage of all of this canceling when maybe that wasn't the right thing to do. And we're now living in a world where if you share your opinions, you know, you can get canceled, and you know, you can lose business, you can lose your livelihood just over something that you said. And so there is definitely this atmosphere of fear, where you're like, maybe I just shouldn't say what I think at all.
It's a very, very gray area is the easiest way to put it.
Yeah.
I remember when it exploded on Facebook, right?
Yeah.
There was all this like Me Too, like everyone was talking about how they got assaulted in some way. And I'm like, I'm not gonna put my story, you know?
Yeah.
And I have stories to tell of how I've been assaulted or taken advantage of in ways that I did not give permission to. I say all that to illustrate to you guys that I understand the value of the Me Too movement and whatnot, but it seemed like what really put me over the edge with it was Aziz Ansari.
Yeah.
That whole thing got blown way out of proportion.
You see in the video, right? You know, they're canceling Sonu because he takes 15 minutes to help a guy, and it's like you're investing so much energy in trying to cancel people, and like for what? And then ultimately the spotlight gets shone back on yourself, and it's like, oh, how do you like that?
What makes me the most upset about that stuff is that we invest all this energy into this fight when it's like, if you put that same energy into something positive, into helping out your mom or your neighbor, or to, I don't know, just anything positive, I feel like that would have a much better, more profound and positive impact on the world, rather than just trying to make everybody afraid.
Or like trying to tear people down, because isn't that what all of this is, especially using that example in the video, which is like so outlandish and silly, right?
Yeah.
Like it makes it easier for us, the audience, to kind of look at that and go, wow, yeah, that is really dumb, because it's so clear cut and so absurd. I see that all the time, you know, like on internet comments, people just being mean for the sake of being mean.
I think that we all have this like pent up aggression.
Rage.
This pent up rage that we don't get to let out of our system, and so it all comes out on the keyboard because we don't have an outlet for that stuff, and a lot of us are living very frustrated realities, and we have nowhere to vent and complain. Have you ever met a bully in school?
Yeah.
Generally speaking, they come from some kind of messed up house.
Yeah.
And so what they're doing is they're spilling all that aggression that they get at home onto kids at school.
Yeah.
That's usually what the story is. And so I feel like if you just extrapolate from that, like millions of people with a keyboard, you're gonna get the same behavior.
Yeah.
It's like people are just dealing with how they are being abused in their life, so to speak. I'm using that word very loosely. And then it's just kind of coming out on the internet as keyboard warriors.
Yeah, I feel like if we just took the time to kind of talk to each other and have real conversations. I'm probably sounding like a real hippie, and like I fully embrace that. But like, you know, just to try and come from a place of understanding and a place of forgiveness and perhaps learning, helping the person who you want to cancel, like learn from their mistakes.
What you're thinking that people are enlightened or evolved to do that. That's not what's going on here. What's going on is people want to feel like they've done something, not actually having done something.
Right, not actually having the conversation, not actually being like, hey, this is how you messed up with the joke that you tweeted 10 years ago. And this is how it hurt me, and maybe you need to think about your words and actions going forward, you know?
Well, I remember after George Floyd passed away, everyone had like a black square on their Instagram. It's like, what do you think that's doing exactly?
Yeah.
What do you think? What do you think that's accomplishing exactly? Do you think that's reforming the police system? Do you think that's stopping brutality against black people in the States? Because that's not actually doing anything. It makes you feel good for a day, but then we all move on and live the same exact life we were living before that person died.
Yeah, and I guess the question to ask in a situation like that is, what changes can I make in my life to actually affect some sort of positive change overall?
Right.
You know?
Exactly. I thought this was a very thought-provoking video. I liked it a lot, and I'm glad it was in English.
Yeah. You know what? I really feel like CARRYMINATI is like maturing and growing up. Like there's still that kind of CARRYMINATI edge, like the character that he was playing, super douchey. And he really leaned into it, you know, like it's kind of like that persona that he does so well. But, you know, it's just the production value has gone up. It's like a bigger sketch. Although he has been doing like really great productions on his music videos, but it's just,
You guys, thanks so much for hanging out. Thank you, CARRYMINATI, for allowing us to react to this. Very much appreciate it. Y'all, please subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that bell icon, all notifications, and vote this video up. I'm Jaby Koay. This is
Achara Kirk.
Peace out.